Hi, beautiful preggy. We are already in week 20 of your pregnancy journey. And week 20, when I was pregnant, during my pregnancy days, week 20 was one of the most exciting weeks for me. And I don't know why, I just felt some type of way in my week 20. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you what it feels like to be in week 20, your baby's milestone, the different changes that you're to experience in week 20. Not just the physical changes, the emotional changes. Yes, there are sometimes you're going to feel some emotionally type of way. So in this video, I'll be explaining all you need to know in your week 20. But before we continue, please, if this is your first time of seeing my video, my name is Daisy Peter. I'm a content creator based in Port Harcourt. I'm a mother of 3, and all we do here is give healthy pregnancy tips for your pregnancy journey, healthy tips for your baby, and tips to navigate motherhood. If it's something you want to be seeing all the time, please, I want you to hit the subscription button. It's totally free. Subscription does not cost any money. Please, I'm begging you, hit the subscription button and let us get started. The different changes, both physical and emotional changes, and your baby's milestone in week 20 of your pregnancy. So in your week 20, your baby is now the size of a banana. Your baby is growing, and when it's being measured, it can measure up to the size of a banana. And your baby is around 6.5 inches long if measured. And in your week 20, you start noticing your baby kicks. When I was pregnant, in my first pregnancy, yes, I did not notice it very early. Maybe it was kicking, but I didn't know that it was baby kicks because I don't have any experience. So in your week 20, it's very possible that if it is your first pregnancy, baby might be kicking, but you will not experience it. So for those who have given birth to their first, second, third, fourth, fifth child, they will really notice baby kicks very early. But as a first time mother, you might not really notice baby kicks. But now I'm telling you, I'm bringing this to your awareness that at week 20, you should start experiencing baby kicks. The baby kicks does not really, it's not painful. So don't mind the name kicks. You might feel you might feel something doing like prum, prum in your stomach. Yeah, it will make some rumbling, rumbling. You will feel some rumbling in your stomach. That rumbling is that baby kicks. When I was pregnant, I was waiting to hear something very heavy kicking me, but I waited and waited, it did not come. So it was later that doctor now asked me that, are there some minor movement in your stomach? And I said yes. Doctor now said that, yeah, that is the baby kick. So in your week 20, you should be experiencing that mild movement in your stomach. So if you've not experienced yet, then maybe know that is not your, then know that is your first pregnancy. For those that are in their first pregnancy, you're likely not to notice baby movement or baby kicks. And also in your week 20 is most of the time that most people now go for their ultrasound. Most people go for scan to know the health of the baby, especially the gender of the baby. You might have gone for scan in your early weeks. Those weeks, most times they say that it is not really appropriate because the scans that you might check in your early weeks might not really give you the good result. But week 20 scan is that, if those of you that want to know your gender, the sex of your child, week 20 is now the appropriate time for you to go for your gender review. I know when I went for my gender review, I was very skeptical or somehow scared of going because I already, especially for my third baby, I already have 2 girls and I was expecting to have a baby boy. So when it was my week 20, I was very scared to go and check because I don't want the situation where I will go, they will tell me it's a girl. But who am I? I still went, and scan showed me that it was still a girl, and I accept everything in good faith because all children are gifts from God. So from week 20, you can start going for your ultrasound because it is the perfect time for you to go for your ultrasound. Your gender review will not, like, it will be very correct and accurate. But if you know that you still be like me, you'll be nervous, you might feel some type of way if your scan comes out, maybe you can still go for the scan. Let them check the organs of your child, if your baby is weighing the right weight, if your baby is growing correctly. But you can tell them you can tell them to skip the gender of your child. Yeah, it's possible to skip the gender of your child when going for scan. You can tell them that you don't want to know the gender of your child, and they will actually skip it. They will not tell you the sex of your baby. So that being said, let us now talk about the changes that you're supposed to experience in your week 20. In my first, second, and third pregnancy, I noticed all of this. So one of them is that If you are those security people that you don't really want people to know that you're pregnant, just get ready, because in this week 20, people will start noticing. They'll start, you be like say she don't carry belle, or you be like say she don't carry belle. So in your week 20, your bum will start showing. No matter how you try to hide it, it will start showing. Someone like me that don't even have big bum, until I give birth, only few people will know. But those sensitive people in my week 20, they already know, Daisy is pregnant. So in your week 20, just expect it that your bump will start growing. I know a lot of mothers to like their bump to show. You understand? So from that week 20, people will start knowing that you are pregnant. Another symptoms to expect in your week 20 is back pain. You start having mild back pain in your pregnancy. I usually have this a lot too in my pregnancy. Okay, back pain, leg cramps, and in your week 20, you can even become a bit more tired. You will not feel like doing anything. You can be sleeping all the time. If you move from there to there, you get tired. So in this week 20, I will say advise that you try to do a little bit of workout. Like during my time, I try not to sit down for a very long time, so that I will avert that leg cramp. In my pregnancy days, only God helped me, because ah, people around me will tell you I could barely walk. I was literally walking with my knees. I'll be crawling because of leg cramp. So, and this happened when I sit down for a very long time. So in week 20, I will advise that you do a little bit of more moving around. Don't sit down in the place for a very long time. It will help to reduce the back pain and the leg cramp in week 20. Then emotionally, to this week 20 is not very easy, because in week 20 your skin will start changing, and then you will feel bad, like, what is happening to my skin? See pimples, see stretch mark and all that. It is very normal. Don't feel bad in this week 20, because you might start noticing them. The arteries or the vein in your leg will start showing. That's because, and then you start having stretch mark in your stomach. That's because your uterus is now expanding and is trying to carry something that is bigger than it, so it's bound to stretch. So please, once you notice these stretches, these pimples, the change of color, you start getting dark, don't panic. It's one of the signs that start happening in your week 20. It is very normal. I experience it. Look at my skin now. Is there any pimple again? No pimple. Look at my body. So after delivery, don't worry, everything will go back to its normal state. So in this week 20, you don't really have more to do. Maybe you can start planning for your baby registry, where you will give birth, talk to your partner. For those of you that work in an organization, you can start telling your organization, let them plan on the day that they will give you your maternity leave. So that is just basically it in week 20. And I will always advise, stay hydrated. If you watch closely from my week 1 to week 19, I've been advising that you should stay hydrated in your pregnancy. The issue or the importance of staying hydrated, drinking lots of water in pregnancy can never ever be overemphasized. It's very important to take a lot of water when you're pregnant, because it will help you a lot. Your baby skin will glitter, your baby skin will not have any irritation. In my pregnancy days, I drink a lot of water, and if you see my children when I give birth, their skin very fine. People be asking me, madam, wetin you dey chop? Na water. Water and fruit. Do not joke with water and fruit. So in your week 20, please make sure you take a lot of water, take a lot of fruit. It will help you a lot. It will help you to have a glowing baby. This is not just you after giving birth, you start running hair scatter to go and look for cream and all that. Your pregnancy days, what you do in your week 20, what you do in all the weeks of your pregnancy, will also determine how glowing, how fine your skin, your baby skin will be. So in your week 20, please make sure you eat food that are rich in iron. I've already been making series of videos on what you should eat in your pregnancy days. Please check the description box. You see the food you're supposed to eat in your pregnancy days. So stay hydrated. Make sure you drink lots of water. You have a glowing baby when you give birth. So that's basically it in week 20. So I will still advise, if you're feeling some type of way, you're feeling overwhelmed and all that, I don't want you to be worried. Just know that it's a journey, it's a very good journey that every woman will go into it, and you also come out of it successfully. Feel free to feel emotional. Sometimes cry if you want to cry. Just feel any type of way, but just know that you're doing an amazing job. You're incredible, you are amazing, you're doing a good job, because you're trying to raise or bet another life. Please, if you've missed our previous week, I want you to check the description box. I'll be dropping the links to the previous weeks there. And if you're just joining my channel for the first time, my name is Daisy Peter. I'm a content creator based in Port Harcourt. All I give here is I give you healthy pregnancy tips for your pregnancy journey, healthy tips for your baby, and tips on how to navigate motherhood. If this sounds interesting and you want to be seeing this more in your timeline, please, I want you to like this video, subscribe to this channel. It's totally free. Subscription is not expensive. It does not cost you any money. Please subscribe to this channel, and I want you to share this video. And all my teachings here are based on experience and on research. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not a medical practitioner. Please do well to consult your doctor if need be. Thank you for watching. Bye, and see you tomorrow in our week 21.